When I show multi-axis turning, this is the first. This is an easy thing for people to do. You know, it's an easy. So see, here's that line starting to emerge just in that part. I have to still turn my bead there, but that started to come. So this line will continue as a smooth shape there.
Mark Sfirri is one of the country's foremost woodturners. He runs the fine woodworking program at Bucks County Community College in Newtown, Pennsylvania, and he writes and travels extensively, giving talks at museums and craft schools across the country. His multi-axis turnings are known both for their grace and their humor. Multi-axis, or off-center turning, pushes turning out of the realm of round by turning an object first on one set of centers and then remounting it to turn it on another set.
This has centers that are offset to turn one side, and then they're shifted to the other set of centers to do the other side.
If the lines between the sets of centers are parallel to each other, the cross-section of a finished piece is shaped like a football. If the centers are at an angle to each other, the piece may look as if it were angled, like this leg, or it may look offset, as in this rolling pin, which Sfirri calls homeland security, a piece he meticulously laid out in advance.
So this would be a rolling pin, and this is the center portion of it. There's one handle, and then I'll put a handle over here. Now, I take a pair of scissors, and I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to take it and cut it into pieces. I'll cut the handles off. I'll cut this piece in half. Now I'm going to just reposition these on the page and skew these at an angle to one another. What I would need to do is turn it on two sets of centers. One would be along that axis to turn this portion, and the other would be to turn it on this axis to turn that portion.
As fluent as Sfirri is with paper and pencil, he also sketches out pieces on the lathe.
This was my sketch, as it were, a three-dimensional sketch, which I do a lot of, experimenting to come up with ideas. It's very hard to just go and scribble it on a piece of paper and have it be accurate, because what you're going to end up doing is a three-dimensional interpretation. Why not just do it three-dimensionally? That seems to work best for me. So here is another example of what I call a squiggle form. And I wondered what it would look like if I did that shape on one side, but on the other side did something that was nice and just a gentle curve. And this was the piece that I made directly after that. And so you can see it's got that bead cove bead business on the one side, and it's just sort of a gentle curve on the other. And it kind of looked like a figure. So, and it's symmetrical, okay, because of the way the centers have been placed on there.
This piece, called Glancing Figure, is part of the permanent collection at the Smithsonian's Renwick Gallery, as is this piece, which he calls Rejects from the Bat Factory. Humor, he says, is a serious part of work. Sure, he says, it's funny when he gets done, but like his serious work, he's figuring out the engineering, the math, the technique, and the execution.